Nous allons commencer avec la période de questions du public. Et sans plus tarder, notre premier citoyen, M. John Simon. Bonsoir, monsieur.
Bonsoir.
Allez-y, on vous écoute.
Yes, if I can speak in English?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, my name is John Simon. I'm from Lachine. I was accompanying a group called Sauvons la Falaise yesterday. This is to do with the Saint-Jacques escarpment, the Falaise Saint-Jacques, which is on the border of NDG and the Sud-West. And we went on a walk through the area, and down at the bottom of the escarpment, we found that the Ministry of Transport, the MTQ, has piled all kinds of landfill right up to the edge of the escarpment. And I'm just curious, because I understood that there was going to be an addition of 30 meters of territory that was going to be made at the bottom of the escarpment all the way along the 4 kilometers. And I'm looking at this mountain of debris of landfill that the MTQ has put there, and I'm wondering, where could the 30 meters possibly be? Or are they planning to put there's supposed to be a bicycle path, a piste cyclable that's made in there, or are they planning to build the bike path on the territory of the existing escarpment, which would mean they'd have to cut a lot of trees?
Question? Mr. Salem.
Thank you for the question. Basically, if my memory is good, I know there's a bike path that's going to be considered in the Falaise Saint-Jacques, but I have to go further, in details to make sure, where it's going to be exactly. I can tell you right now, but I can do a follow-up with you. If you leave your coordinate, your phone number or your email, I can send you the message if you want. Thank you.
Okay.
So, question, sir?
Yes, if I could ask a follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
The landfill that the MTQ has brought in there, I noticed that there's a lot of asphalt mixed in with it. And I understand that asphalt is actually considered a toxic material. And it's right up next to a water course, the remains of the Saint-Pierre River. Where do we know where all this landfill came from, and how do we know that there's not highly toxic material that's included in that?
Question. Monsieur Ménard.
The only thing I can say, we don't have in detail. We are planning with the MTQ and the City Hall in Montreal, we are planning to establish and to realize a green space. We agree with you, we have this intent. As we know, we're talking, this plan will be achieved at around 6 or 7 next years. Now we have a talk with the Ministère des Transports, with the City of Montreal. The two boroughs are involving with this process. We're talking about Sud-Ouest and Notre-Dame-de-Grâce, Côte-des-Neiges. And we will be more than glad to share this information with you, but we can assure you we are planning to realize a green space. And if you let your phone number, we will call you and we will share all this information we can disclose at this time.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.